13. They've made a mistake on the map.
Oh, okay.
Somebody's map. We're waiting for new maps. There's a stop six coming up. And this is it's named after the original owner's daughter. A lot of famous people stay there. English Bay leads out into the Pacific Ocean. You can see some of the big ships sitting out there. They're waiting to come into port, but they have to be inspected first and make sure all their paperwork's in order and make sure there's enough room for them in the harbor. They can sit out there for months. We're gonna drive right through the Blue Heron Reserve. You might see some blue herons down on the beach trying to get their lunch. There's about 1,000 acres in the park, all kinds of trails and beaches. The better beaches are on this side of the park, and across English Bay there's Jericho Beach and Spanish Banks. There's also a clothing optional beach across the water. It's called Wreck Beach. And you'll see the Blue Heron Reserve just coming up here off to the right and the left where the fence starts. You look way up, you'll see some of their nests. A lot of them have been covered by the foliage that's growing back, but you'll see some off to the left if you look way. That stops just in here. Five years old, so just a few days ago.
Yeah.
You can see the second beach swimming pool. They opened that in the middle of May for the season. It was a saltwater swimming pool. It's now freshwater. There's about 3,500 rose bushes throughout about every color imaginable when they're in season. So there's not too many out. We got a beautiful team of horses here. That's one of the jobs I would love, but I gotta admit I got a pretty good job too. A lot of times you'll see wedding parties in here taking their photos. Hey, sweetheart. Thank you. Just because I don't want to take you out when I take the corner. They have live theater here in the spring and summer, just up behind the fence up here. It's called Theater Under the Stars. Food there, and it is open even when they have weddings. There's public washrooms on either side of the stairs there in case anybody's getting off at this stop. I was coming through here a few days ago. There was a raccoon on the top of this garbage. horse-drawn carriages. It is a nice walk from this next stop up to the totem stop after that. It's about a 15-minute walk from this stop up to the totem pole stop. If you walk along the seawall from this stop to the totem poles, there's about 27 miles or 27 kilometers or 17 miles of seawall to explore. Up here.
Dami naman nilang hatakin. Ayun. Kawawa na yung kabayo.
The tide goes out once a day. It's not quite out as far as it goes. If anybody's going off to the aquarium, you take the path or the road up here. A station out on the waters for all the boats. You'll see the seaplanes landing and taking off from here. They dock over by Canada Place. And honeybees. All the honey that's collected is used at the conventions. An actual cannon, but they call it the 9 o'clock gun. You can see it down there in the little house. Coming in from the Pacific Ocean. They try and get them turned around and headed back out to the Pacific as quick as they can. There is nowhere for them to go here. It just dead ends. Byproduct of natural gas. It's used to sneak in there and slide down the hills. And this leads out to the Pacific Ocean under the Lionsgate Bridge. That was built in the 1930s by the famous Guinness beer family. They had property over in North Vancouver and no way to get over there, so they built themselves a bridge. It's a 3-lane bridge. The middle lane flows with the animals throughout the park. There's bunny rabbits, skunks, squirrels, raccoons, all kinds of birds. There's a few coyotes and a few foxes. No bears, but we do have a lot of bears across Burrard Inlet up in our North Shore Mountains. We have black bears and grizzly bears. They are from the one that's in Copenhagen in Denmark. Theirs is a mermaid, ours is a skin diver. They call her the girl in a wetsuit. My dad used to tell me that that was my mom. Usually there's a seagull sitting on her head. The tide will go out past the rock, and when it's in as far as it'll come in, you only see the top part of her head. Swimming lessons and my first taste of salt water when I was about 5 years old. 13. They've made a mistake on the map. Oh, okay. Somebody's map. We're waiting for new maps. It's by the Hello Kitty Cafe. He will try biting you. straight ahead. The one on the left was the Trump Tower. It's now called Paradox. The one on the right is the Shangri-La, and it's actually the tallest one in Vancouver. Probably a little different. The empty lot off to the left there was a white spot restaurant. It sold a couple years ago for $246 million. As we will continue. Side, you'll see a green awning, and that's where Joe Fortes is.
Open oldest hospital dito sa Vancouver.
And this is Davie Street, number.
Tignan nyo siya, oh. Siya lang mag-isa nag-aalaga sa sarili. Namamasyag. May dextrose.
Coming up on the right, that's the only gas station left downtown. They're trying to go more green, so they encourage more biking and more walking. They've pulled out the gas stations. You can see the price of fuel, it's $1.58. That's the Museum of Vancouver, Charles Millen Space Center. And just down on the right is the white tent. That's Bard on the Beach, it's a Shakespeare play. It's a short walk from Granville Island along the seawall over there. Or you can catch the Falls Street ferries. They're like water taxis that'll take you over there. Off to the left is where Granville Island is. A good place to eat is Tap and Barrel Bridges. They always have great food, great service. Get the trouble that way.
Malapit ako yung ibaba.
You go down to the, and that'll take you right down there. So we're gonna start out here on the street when, if there's there. So either here or there. Granville Island's down to the left.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Enjoy your day.
Bears for you. Drive safely.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Enjoy your day.
Thank you. So, diyan kami sumakay. Ilang oras din kami dyan. Tawid na kami. Oh. Yun. So, dito kami. Ewan ko nung gagawin namin dito. Maghahanap kami ng kakainan. Pasyalan din to. Kapagod pero makakuraan. Siyempre, magastos, makakapagod. Pero worth it. Thank you, Suya and Boyet, and Don Pete. Kami sa Granville Island. Alam niyo po, malamig, mainit, malamig, mainit. Mag-inom naman ngayon, kanina na, ang init. My gosh, kaya hindi mo alam kung ano isusot mo eh. Layering. Kami sa port yata. Ha? At ako na tayo. Manicure. Ako hindi, magulo na yung hair ko. Joke. Ililipad lahat ng hair natin.
Hindi naman. Ganda nga eh.
Ano
Oo,
ba?
Parang may ano, di ba? May flowing hair, oh.
Naka-vlog ako. Sino ba yung maingay na taga-bundok na yan? Ang ginaw nga po mga kuracha.
Chips.
Dito raw, dito raw.
Kuya.
Kuya. Mamaya nga po ulit, masyado masikip dito.
Di ba tama
Jokoy na yan.
Mainit sa dagat.
Painit kita.
Ay, yung na-video.
Ang laki-laki. Electric fan?
Here's the gang, gang, garang, gang, 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 gong, gong. Ang lamig. Ang laki po ng aso yun, oh, si Lily. Kala ko naman tao yung tinatawag. Aso pala, nasa pa ako.
Tayo sa boy ito.
Wala na. Lunch time mga kakuracha. O-order pa lang ka. Kain po tayo. Order po. Dito kami sa ano. Yan, kainan dito. Nag-iintay pa kami ng order. Ang clam chowder pa lang nandito. Seafoods po kasi ano dito eh. So magsusok muna kami at habang hinihintay pa pa namin order. Kain po tayo. Ano daw po yan? Clam chowder. With crackers. So ganyan po yan. Nalagay natin yung crackers dito sa soup. Wait lang. So, ayan po, ang dami. In-order namin. Sa kanila wala pa. Pero kakain na ako. Halos pare-pareho po order namin. Let's eat mga kuracha. Mag-aya kayo kumain. Mag-aya. Oh, ang hini-hini, ano? Si Dompi masama pakiramdam. Later po.
So I do know there's some mountainous areas. So you enjoy? Were you visiting Granville Island? Where you got on? Yes. Were you at the public market? Did you walk around Granville Island?
Yes, sir.
So you know to the right, that is Granville Island. And the waterway is called the False Creek. Just like San Diego, lots of boats, marina.
Ayun. Dito rin pala tayo. Tatawid. Oh. Tuk 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 tuk. Mami.
Hi, how are you?
Oh! We're good, thank you. Go da 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 da. Lumanta pa eh. So, bumili kami ng tubig ni Don P. Tsaka Doritos. At tsaka may video-video. Pasok na ulit kami sa aming hotel. This is our second day. So, ito. Hindi ko pa pala nakita sa inyo. papuntang restaurant doon. Kinakainan namin ng breakfast. Restroom yata yan at elevator. At ito yung kabuuan ng quality.